All right. Oh, all right. All right. All right. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Riche Georgianjou, and it is Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. It is a new month with a lot of new possibilities. And, yeah, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, you know, we love doing this all the time, every night. We do, don't we? But what's happening? I just heard that Jimmy Church is leaving YouTube ufology, and sounds like he's getting into other things. I don't know the validity. I just heard it like 30 minutes ago. I don't know what he's doing, but it's definitely probably true. Oh, my nose just got raided by my sunglass. My sunglass by these glass. Well, I guess they are sunglasses, but they're not really. Oh, so more people are leaving YouTube looking for you know, greener pastures. I see that. Let's move that a little bit this way. There we go. Now we're back where we were. Yeah, it's sad. Jimmy Church has been such a staple to the community for a long time. 20 years that I know of. Hmm. I think somewhere around there. Well, it happens, once you've run the course. I'm guessing he's gotten an offer with money much better than the tubes, even though he wasn't doing bad. He wasn't doing what he used to do. And when you don't grow, why go? Unless you're us. Because I think I may have figured out the problem with GUFON. Being shadow banned sucks. Somebody said I wasn't shadow banned. And I'm like, oh, yes, I was. Well, we're going to test that theory out. I am going to, because it wants us to create. Now, when I do the RSA show, all the content is me. All original content. Nothing is borrowed. And it's not the same every night. It's just me in this box. So if I can do, not an audit, interview people on the street, I'm already out there. What am I, an idiot? So starting tomorrow, I am still doing the show, but I'm going to be recording myself in public, asking people questions about aliens and about Doge and Elon Musk. Yeah, because those two things, I can work both sides and really help GUFON. Plus, it'll be fun. I've been talking about it for 5 years. It's about time. Now I'm out there. There's no excuse. Sounds like fun. I can't wait. I already was going to start, and when I got out the other day, I forgot to do it. I forgot. But I have my other alien, and I put it in my pocket, the 6-inch figurine. So when I talk to them, I take it out and I go, this is what I'm going to do. These are the aliens people are seeing. Have you ever seen this? You can tell me. It's just us and 20 million people. I really want to know. And I'm going to be at the government buildings and public places. Not all the time, government. I'm going to be on the sidewalk doing these, I think. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll be doing this probably in Tampa. We're supposed to have a record high tomorrow, 92 degrees for the next 3 days, 91, 92. And then they said it's going to turn into winter again. And then they said it's going to turn into summer again. So for the next 2 weeks, we're going to go on this coaster roller. But tonight I want to talk about the 10 likeliest cities you could survive an alien invasion in. Let's get the hellos going. Who's here tonight? Hey, there he is, Misty Yates, B. Yates, B.Y. Bye. Hi. Welcome to the show. I thought so. Excuse me, I got a little agita. Thank you, Dinkamazi. Welcome to the show. It is not a bad idea. I thought of it years ago, and then I got sick, and then I didn't do anything. No more excuses. Marcel, Gufonian Metal Head. Welcome to the show, Chief. And I know there's some of you wondering, maybe I should answer this right now. Where are those UFO videos you promised us to see? Of yours, Rich. The program I have glitched out on me. I tried and tried to get it to work. It didn't work. Then, one day, it started working. However, it's not easy. No. And I need the memory. I'm like, I have to get my computer cleaned out. I know it sounds crazy, like it's a lot, but I only have 100 gigs of storage space left after I removed every file that I could possibly remove without losing important stuff. That's all I got left. Where is this stuff? Yeah, so I got to get this whole thing cleaned up. Yeah, I've had the computer since 2020. Yeah, I got it during the Coco. Remember, with the money they gave us. And your help, and you guys supporting the show. Kelly Lewis, welcome to this show. Good to see you too. Glenn Collins, how are you, man? Good to see you. Moonhawk, hey, long time no see. Hey, WAF 007, you're going to get mad. Mad as hell, and you're not going to handle me. You're going to hate me. You want to hear what happened? I was supposed to do the Egypt show tonight. Look, don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. But I forgot. I forgot to do it. That's the honest to God's truth. When I slept so long last night, it threw my day off. It's an excuse, but it's the truth. And now it's 3 in the afternoon, and I'm like, oh. And I didn't even think. I just came up with the idea to do this and forgot. Even though I have all of the Egypt stuff, but it's not ready. I looked at it all, and none of it, I don't have it in an order I'm going to talk about it or show you guys. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I know. I forgot up until you just came here, and I remembered. That's how bad I am. Hey, Juge, Ange, Jeanette Angel, the angel of GUFON. Hi-ho, angel of GUFON. We are going to be giving away 10 memberships. Yep. We're going to do it in about 45 minutes, top of the hour. It's when everybody's here usually. Then the Yorkshire Grifford. How you doing, Chief? Welcome to the show. David Wilcox, not Wilcox. Now, point to where the alien touched you. Yeah, point. That's what I was going to start saying to the people, right? I'm going to go, point here where it hurts. Tell me where it hurts you. Tell me where the aliens probed you. Tell me. Can't wait. It's going to be fun. Samo, Gufonian Rockstar. What's up, Chief? Welcome here. New England Dirt Roadie. How can you not laugh at that? That has to be the most clever comment I've seen in ages. The alien touched me on my root chakra. Every time somebody makes a reference to their shadankle with the word root, I can't help but imagine that. It's not anybody else's but my own root chakra, but that's what I see when I think of root chakra. I'm like, ew, no. Yeah, well, you're right. It is a root chakra. You touch the root, you get shocked. Rod. Beza, what do you say? Be easy, eh? Welcome to the... Hey, McGurk, 7-2. How do you do? Welcome to this show. All right. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. Yoga with the knee. Ha ha. What do you say? Yoga with the knee. Ha ha. Hee hee. Ho ho. Ben, the Yorkshire Gufonian. Did I already say it? I said it again. Now we're good. What's up? Maggi, Italian Pitbull. What do you say, my peeps? Italians are in. All we need is one more Italian. I don't know where I was going to go with that. I just thought you fill in the blanks, all right? All right, let's get going. Yesterday might have been the strangest... No, take that back. Yesterday, we watched a video on that show, Vetted, where Christopher Mellon talks like he's, wow, I don't know. But I was thinking about this a lot. I think he's acting. I think he's playing games. I think he's doing this trying to just be funny and to see how long he can get away, because the way he speaks is so unnatural to anything I've ever seen him say, to anything he's ever quoted, to any interview he's ever been on. This doesn't make sense to me. So I'm thinking, if I was in his shoes, why would I do that? Number one, you have a translator. This is what I think. He has to have somebody translate what he says into Japanese. Right? And I think the guy just can't act. I think he's just, oh, pardon me. I think all of the answers were already written out for him. I think this was all like they did a pre-interview. And I think he's making fun of it by talking this way, like he's a robot. There might be a rumor going around in Japan that he's a robot. I don't know. But we're going to watch the second half of that interview right now from Vetted. It is bizarro, and it's worth another look today. Because Mellon, he's the guy that everybody's supposedly looking to for answers. And this is how he acts. Crazy is not, I don't know what word. Weird?
The historical data includes hundreds of thousands of documented UAP reports, many involving multiple witnesses and radar and other sensor data.
Doesn't it sound like he might be reading after all?
Hundreds of thousands?
UAP reports involving witnesses,
U.S. fighter pilots have testified under oath before Congress about encounters with intelligently controlled vehicles demonstrating characteristics we do not understand and cannot emulate.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I didn't see this yesterday. He is reading. You just have to follow his eyes. Is that why they made the screen like this? Foggy?
Such as Ryan Graves. And David Fravor.
Dr. John Kozlowski, who presently leads the U.S. government's UAP investigation, recently stated, UAP are real. There are interesting cases that, with my physics and engineering background, I do not understand, and I don't know anyone else who understands them either.
Even with my nuclear physics, even with my degree, I can't even act bad. I can't even act. I can't. This is weird. Researcher working for U.S. government has officially stated that UAPs are real,
So
and
John
even a
Kozlowski
doctor
is
with
the
a
director of
background in
ARROW, the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, right? The Pentagon's Office to Study UFOs, originally ran by Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, who had a much different opinion about all this. So it sounds like Dr. John Kozlowski is just, like most people, open to the idea that there could be something, but just needs to see some evidence or data, right? But hell, he's the one in charge of it. He should be open to the idea. He should be open to both. He should be open to it not being real and open to it being real. That's what open-minded means, right? When people tell you to be open-minded about this topic, they generally mean it one way, but being open-minded is a two-way street, right? You have to be open-minded that it's real, but you have to be open-minded that it's not real just as equally. That's the balance.
What? But that's not what people mean when they hear that. Oh, I'm just trying to be cool. Maybe that's how he's getting all these subs, by looking cool. I'm just trying to figure it out because I don't see any difference between his style and my style. I just want to know why people love him and hate me. It's just weird. Why am I so hated? Okay, let's get back to normal. Fuck these things. Here we go. Now we're back. You know what I mean?
The key is to try to put yourself where you're not one way or the other leaning. Now, granted, we all have our own biases. We all have our own things. We're a product of our environment, blah, 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 blah. Nature, nurture, yada, yada, right? I get it. But we should strive for that balance, right? And we'll be as close to it as possible. We'll never hit it. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, right? But you also, again, that's to me what open-mindedness means. So you're open to both, right?
Open-mindedness. I get what he's saying, but everybody here knows when he or anybody says you're not open-minded enough, it means you don't believe what they believe. You don't believe that they're aliens, let's just say, because that's the topic. Well, you're not open-minded because you don't believe. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about not believing it. Everybody wants to talk about believing it. So when you say, two ways of being open-minded means you believe there might be aliens, and open-minded almost means, it does mean that you don't believe. He's right. Can't say he's wrong. Because open-mindedness means everything. Open-minded means you're open to every possibility, and you will analyze and examine every possibility. Not just what you want to believe in. So, vetted guy's right. Everything. Right? Okay. You're so close-minded. That means you're limited. You don't allow your mind to think. No, that's not what it means, Rich. It means I don't believe. Why? Tell me why you don't believe. And they can't. Well, where's the evidence? Look, there's plenty of evidence, anecdotal. There's plenty of trace evidence that can't be explained. I'm not talking a few. I'm talking 1,000 different pieces of evidence and stories from people who you wouldn't expect. Doctors, lawyers, judges, police, fire, you name it. All those first responder people have seen stuff out there. Guess what? So is the president of the United States. So is the governor of Florida. So has the da-da-da and do-da-da. Everybody's seen something nowadays. Okay? So, when he says you're not open-minded, it really means you're not believing in the possibility of UFOs. I don't know.
It's real and not real.
He's right.
But this is interesting revelation about John Kozlowski. I don't know if I heard that before about him. So that's kind of news.
物理学とエンジニアリングのバックグラウンドがあるその博士とさえも理解できないものというふうに公式に
Physics and that I cannot understand them, the
働いている
entities.
研究者は表明しています。
Let me tell you, it sounded like he said about 90 words, and that's all they showed us was 8.
Intelligence controlling these
what'd he say?
strange craft
とさえも理解できなくとエンジニアリングのバックグラウンドがある
Hold on, I'm sorry. I
about
must have missed
him. So that's kind
it.
of
Oh, that was already
news.
said.
物理学と
And even a doctor with a background
エン
in
ジニアリングのバック
physics
グラ
and
ウンドがある
engineering
その博士とさえも理解できないものというふう
understand them.
に公式に
The
この
physics
政
of
府
the
で
UFOs
働いている研
and
究
the
者は表明
entities,
し
if
てい
any.
ます。
The intelligence controlling these strange craft might not be biological.
でこれらをコントロール
Did you hear that answer? All right, let me rephrase that. Did you hear how weird he sounded? Oh, we had some, what was that? I'm sorry. Supers came in. Okay, got it. I'm getting there now for you. I don't know how I missed them. Supers. Supers today. See all. Oh, I'm in the wrong camp here, people. I got to get to GUFON. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I have more than 17 subscribers here. We almost have 100 subscribers here at GUFON. Still, that shows you, man, I love you guys. You know, keep it close to 100 and I'll stay around forever. That's why if I had 19 subscribers, I'd shut this shit down faster than you can say, don't shut it down. All right, here we go. So let me see all of these. Okay, here's from tonight. Bernie Muro, $5. Oh, wait a minute. Jeff Garvey. I don't see this from last night, but if you're here, welcome to the show. I want to thank you for the $5 super chat last night. Must have been late because it's the last one and I didn't see it. Bernie tonight threw down $5 about 15 minutes ago. And I want to see if it's here. But Bernie, thank you very much. You are a continuing supporter of GUFON for several years now. I can't thank you enough. Jar Jar, how you doing? And if you guys, you know, have a few extra bucks, you want to help keep GUFON afloat and get me out there and interviewing people, which I'm starting tomorrow, I could use the help, you know, super chat or PayPal. Can't get here. It did not. I remember it ringing, but it's not showing up on my end. Isn't that weird? See? Ed Chaffet, $2. Susie Komu, how are you? Hold on. What's this? Hey, Rich. Just answering thumbnail. Which one? Add Alberta. Oh, okay. To the states that are the most easily livable in case of an alien invasion. Alberta is the 51st state. Good job. That's Canada, people. Hey, good to see you. Thank you. That was funny, actually. Yeah. You like my new do-rag? I'm just copying the experts. Yeah, they're doing something magical in this world. I got to get with it. I'm too old. I got to get younger. I don't know. I feel great now. I'm starting to get better. Almost back to normal. I know this. I don't know. I never could wear my hat like this, guys. You want to know why? See this thing in the back? When you lift up, when you're a sky watcher, it pushes the hat off your head. It'll make it go like this. You look up and it pushes on your neck. or shoulders, or, for guys like us who have massive bulk in the back, it pushes it up. Thank you for noticing, Dinkum. See? It already sparked conversation within the community. Just putting my hat on backwards. All right, maybe I'll start wearing makeup. Maki Charlie, Yaki. Jar Jar Binky. Hey, Helicity. Excuse me? What did I just see? Nobody. Wait, look at this. Yours showed up, Metalhead. Thank you. We are going to keep it going. We ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry, that was a double negative. It's from listening to auditing all day. I am not going anywhere. I think GUFON is going to hit 20,000 subscribers at the end of this year, before the end of the year. Thank you for that $5. It all comes out in the end to the big old G on the 21st of the month. Thank you very much. A continuing supporter of GUFON. V-Man, welcome to the show. What is up? Good to see the V. Thor Pankoop, what do you say there? How you feeling? A little old? It was his birthday. Hey, Latro. Latro? Is it Latro? Jenna Wheel. You know what your name is backwards? Ortal. I think Ortal, O-R-T-A-L, is a wicked alien name. That's what our names should be. If we were aliens, what would your name be? You'd have to take your first name and reverse it. So Thor would be Rote, not Rot. That's disrespectful. You say Rote, R-O-H-T, because it's English or something, right? All right. And look, hey, what about Sky? Huh? That'd be Ikes, E-Y-K-S. Ikes. We're not doing last names. That's too hard. What about Samo? Omas. Oh, you are now Omas. Oh, I like this. What do you say, Jim? Midge. The MIJ is in town. Welcome to the show. What about Jeanette? Etniage. Etniage. Etniage Angel. No. Etniage. No, it's Aij. Etnaij. Legna. All right, Jason. Hey, by the way, good to see you, Jason Semero. I want to tell you guys something about what he's saying here. You see how you're saying the hat will keep your hair around longer? Listen to this. Baseball players, football players all go bald. It's the hat or the helmet that's compressing their hair down. I'm serious. It also happens with clothing. Because my legs used to be extremely big, it was hard to find pants that were baggy and yet not too long or big around the waist. And my pants were tight for several years. Then spandex were legit in the 90s. Yeah, and hair wouldn't grow on my legs anymore, my quads. It's true. If you wear a hat every day and it's compressing on your head, you will lose your hair. Which is why, everybody, I have all my hair. All this, it's all real. It's still there. It's just starting to get a touch of gray here and there. For 57, I'll take it. But look, no balding, nothing. It's legit. And you know why? Because I don't wear a hat the rest of the day. Only for the show. Man, that took me forever just to say that. All right, let's get back to work. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Jason, good to know. I don't know. Brian Yates. What do you say, Chief? All right, let's finish one more here.
している、存在というのは、生物的なものではないかもしれません。
Dr. Stephen Dick, the former NASA chief historian, is among those who believe artificial intelligence may be the dominant agent in vast regions of space.
I am so done. We'll come back to this tomorrow. I am so done with AI. You want to know why? Because now they're saying, oh, well, this is a technology that from the aliens, probably AI. Oh, God almighty. You know when when Teslas were popular and everybody wanted a Tesla? Remember that? Same thing going on here. Same thing. This is ridiculous. All right. Holy crap, guys. Can't remember what I was going to say. And I almost had it. It's like I woke up from a dream and tried remembering it, and I was getting pieces. I can't remember. I can go back and listen to the show, but I don't want to. So I was ending that, and then I was saying something, and now I lost my train of thought. Not that it was important or... God dang it. It was just going to button up that segment. That's all I was doing. All right, well... Let's move. There was another couple of earthquakes, and it's having an effect on a lot of places. Malaysia, there was an explosion. I don't know if you saw it. I want to show it. I can't go on anymore. I got to tell you guys something. I was going to tell you something about what's been going on and in life. And then I was told not to talk about it. It'll ruin everything you've worked for. Don't say it. If anybody knows. So I'm just going to rip it off like a Band-Aid and tell you. I'll get in a lot of trouble. I don't know. Ready? Just seeing if people are, or you guys talking about getting arrested? Okay. All right, go ahead. We'll get back to this another time. It's okay. I'll just show you this. No big deal. Here we go. In case you haven't seen this, news from around the world.
Putra Head, Putra Resident.
Hot that must be.
Makin menjadi guys, makin menjadi. Saya tak tahulah nak cakap apa. Putra Head bang, Putra Head. Saya rasa pipeline gas. Saya rasa pipeline gas ni. Putra Heights, Putra Residence.
Something's going on and I can't. Hello? There's something playing and I don't know where. Wow. Okay, you want to hear something really weird? So I have 4 videos from YouTube ready to play, and they all started just playing at one time right now. Yeah. I've been having the weirdest day with electronics. When I was editing earlier, I clicked on a video to expand it, and both of my monitors went blank. I couldn't do anything. And about 2 minutes later, it popped. Everything came back. And now, everything I was editing for the last 45 minutes, I can't see. Now, I can see everything and hear everything. I can see it in the timeline, all the edits, everything except the visual. I tried taking a snapshot. Maybe it's embedded. It would show up. Well, actually, I took a snapshot in the editor and it wouldn't even take a shot. So I had to edit or delete it and start that over. And now get this. When I was setting up the show, I noticed, because when you set up the show in this platform, you see the studio that you're working in, which means you see the camera, you see yourself on the camera in a little screen. And I didn't see myself. And the camera wouldn't register. So I go into my, I do Control-Alt-Delete to see what tasks, see if somebody is hacked in. And there was something strange that I never seen. And it said something about app cam or something. I've never seen it before, so I deleted it. When I deleted it, a still image came up of somebody's window. Not mine. It was a window. It looked like the camera was put down on the desk. It was a little sideways and it was blurry, but you could tell it was a window. Somebody had access to my shit. You want to watch me, do my thing? I don't care. The more the merrier. I mean, I'll pick my nose when I'm alone on camera. I'll do everything you guys do without shame. All the shame goes on you for spying on somebody pleasuring themselves. I'm not ashamed to be human. I know what we all do. Why do you think I fist bump instead of shake hands now? You think I'm crazy? I'm not touching that hand. I know where every finger has been. In every orifice of you and everybody you know. Anyway, that was a weird experience today. Somebody sent a PayPal? Oh my God. Oh, Dinkum. Hey man, that was well needed. Thank you very much. Bro, you just sent $20 on PayPal. That goes through immediately. Good. Now tomorrow. Oh, my blood work test results came in. Now tomorrow, I can go drive to Orlando or Tampa and not worry about gas. See? Really, to drive there and back, it's $3, $6, $9, about $15 in gas. I get 30 to the gallon, and it's about 60 miles. So there and back, 120 miles, 4 gallons of gas. You do the math, at $3.10 a gallon. About $14, $12. Not bad. And a drink. Thank you, Dinkum. See what I mean? That goes right back into the show. And now I have no problem going tomorrow. Now I don't have to worry. Thank you very much. Thank you, man. That's cool. I didn't expect that tonight. Actually, I'm very grateful for it all, for every single thing you guys do for me. Even showing up, subbing the show. I know, shut up, Rich. Just do your thing. All right. I will. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I just want to show appreciation. That's all. I know I talk a lot. All right. About 10 minutes, we're going to be giving away 10 memberships. They're 1-month memberships for free. Now, 10 o'clock tonight, I'm doing a show on Rich Saves America. So I can give away 10 memberships and they can get a full month. I think you still get the full month. Even if I did it on the last day, I'm not sure. But from now on, we're doing it on the first of both shows on the first to give away the memberships. So we're doing that later on tonight. RSA will be on for an hour and a half as well. Got a good one over there tonight, too. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. All right. Now, I want to show you a video that is called Training Your Brain to Lie. Your brain lies to you. This is why Stanton Friedman hated eyewitness testimony when it came to validating a UFO sighting. He didn't mind them. He knew they were necessary, but they were always embellished to a degree where he couldn't trust anyone, which is where we're at today. You can't trust what your eyes see because anything is possible nowadays, right? So we got to do our best with what we have. And I know many of you probably saw a video like the one I'm about to show you, but the experiment blows my mind because it's real. I've never done this. I would love to try it. I know it's real. I've seen it done in a mall before. But tricking your mind that a prosthetic limb is your limb tells a lot about the brain and tells a lot about eyewitness testimony. Why is he saying that? How does that even what are you getting at? That doesn't make any sense, Rich. Yes, it does. You want to know why? One word. One word. Frequency. Isn't that the word we're looking for? Frequency. Change the frequency, change reality. Change the frequency, feel reality. Change the frequency, feel the being, the entity. Change reality with the frequency? Oh, yeah. They're doing it. And they're doing it on video. Giddy up.
Oh.
I have an experiment
Remember this?
that we're going to do.
So you know what's going to happen, right? So this guy, I don't want to play 5 minutes. So he does a little test and he's training the brain to believe what it's seeing. So he does this.
Touching your hands because it's now becoming one.
Now, he cannot see the other hand or arm. That's why it's covered up. And he knows he's doing this. He's just training the brain
With your mind.
to think it's really happening.
This right hand
And it is.
your right hand.
But he's tricking
Right?
him.
You are believing.
He doesn't know that
as
the
I
ruler's
drag
doing
the
this.
ruler on your right hand.
That's
there,
what I meant to say. I think I screwed
that
that
it
up.
is in fact in your brain your
Yeah.
right hand.
It totally feels like my hand. That's crazy.
You feel the sensations
Yeah.
line up with each finger.
What?
So far, he thinks there's one ruler. Right, now watch.
I mean, it's crazy. It's not. Oh! Whoa!
You
It
felt
even
that,
like.
right?
Oh no!
Now, check
Oh!
this out. We're going to do a little test.
Watch
now.
this right away.
Again, this is all in your mind. I'm retraining your brain to feel sensations.
Okay.
But your brain is thinking that it's feeling it.
Okay.
So even if it gets a little, what would be considered painful, I will not be harming you because, of course, I'm not going to be actually hitting your right arm.
That's
But your
as loud as I
brain
can get. I can't
really
get it louder.
believes that this is in fact your right hand.
Oh,
right?
this is making me nervous.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
I'll start lightly. Feel that on the thumb,
Whoa, yeah.
on the finger,
Oh,
the middle finger,
whoa.
and the ring finger,
I'm totally feeling it in this hand. It
and the
feels,
pinky,
it just, oh.
and the knuckles.
Well, this is so
The back
strange.
of the hand. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I want to move my hand, but it feels like I can't. What's that for?
Now again, I would never on purpose hurt you, right?
Okay.
And I would never take a hammer and bash your fingers to where they would hurt, right?
I'd hope not.
But again, your brain is going to tell you that you're going to feel this when in fact I'm not actually going to.
Oh, you know, it feels like an electric shock. It's so strange.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, even when I touch myself.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Watch this, watch this. One last electric, watch this. You ready for this one?
Okay.
Guess which finger I'm gonna hit.
Okay.
Guess which finger. See if you can tell me which one it is.
Middle.
Now again, I did not actually hurt you, did you? You didn't feel
No.
actual pain
Did
in
you
your
see
real
his
hand.
reaction? It
But-
was great.
Middle.
It's the best.
Now again, I did not actually hurt you, did you? You didn't feel
No.
actual pain in your real hand. But for an instant, your brain told you that you were thinking that you felt a hammer hitting your hand.
My brain thought that this was my hand.
I hate that so much. I love it. My God, that sounds like fun. I wish we could do that here. I would love to try that right in front of you guys. But you can't do it to yourself because you know, and you're not supposed to know. It's supposed to trick your brain. I find that odd that it actually works. And the reason I don't like it, it's because it didn't take much to manipulate your brain into rewiring itself, thinking that your hand is there. Like, that blows me away. It shouldn't react. It shouldn't. How does that happen? Are you... Well, it's all in the brain because you're not making the fake hand all of a sudden have nerve endings to feel this. I hate it, but I love it. Moonhawk just donated $1.24 to PayPal. I can't thank you enough. Like I said, every bit goes right back into the show. Thank you so much. Thank you. A continuing supporter of GUFON, too. Good to see you. Yeah. Thank you. A continuing supporter of GUFON, yeah. Yeah, thank you. This blows me away, this experiment. So, how hard would it be for the aliens to manipulate your brain to where you could hear what they're saying, feel what they're feeling, perhaps, because people have felt the emotions of aliens and stuff like that through a mind meld of some sort, and also the ability to be removed from a location? Can they move your essence? Like when people are abducted and they're taken out of their room, and people have witnessed other people getting abducted, and they've seen the bodies, like the one in New York, the very famous case, or infamous, where the woman was abducted. Witnesses saw her float out the window 17 stories up in a New York high-rise into a UFO waiting up top. And is it the essence of her they took? Like her energy? Is that what it is? Like they may have seen a body going up and flying up, in a beam or whatever. But is that beam just taking your essence, your frequency, your Soul, maybe. I want to know how it works. This is the most frustrating thing for me, is to know that this is actually happening worldwide and none of us can figure it out. Because it's an advanced technological species. Or we're dreaming. And I don't think we are. I know. It baffles me because I can't understand how they do it. And then you go up in a ship and you see bodies of, aliens all around, right? You're seeing them. That's the story, Glory. And you're in a white room, like it's masked in white. You can't even, it's so bright white, you just can't see detail. It's just too bright, right? The walls are white, the beings are white. It's like a white privilege movement. Is being abducted white privilege? There it is. Well, there's hardly any black people that get abducted. Forgive me for saying it. That was my first show on the AZ UFO show. Where are all the black people in ufology? Say it today. I think we've doubled the amount. We now have two black people in ufology. One of them died. Come on. Hey, it's the Trump era. Humor is back, baby. Even racist humor. Yeah. Yahoo. I love it. Love it. So tomorrow, I am looking for my alien white privilege. That's stupid. That's stupid. Let's give away some memes. Huh? Shall we? Can we? Should we? Let's do it. Let me pull up the screen. We'll get some music going. We'll make a whole minute of it. It'll be good. Everybody will have a great time, whether you like it or not. All right, where is the, here we go. Shut that. Oh, wait. If civilians capture a UFO, then we will have this. Oh, that was yesterday's show. Stupid. So where is tonight's show? Rich? You gotta go where the show is, dick. Oh, then we'll talk about the 10 states most likely to survive an alien visitation. Ready to give away memberships. Here we go. Membership gifting. You have 10 memberships left to gift this month. We're going to be gifting 5. It's random. And then we'll announce the 5. And then we'll do 5 more. So we're about to give away 5 GUFON memberships. What am I doing? I can't remember. Oh, music. Gotta have the Mew. What do we got? Fake. Let's do this. No. California Casey. Oh. Light it up. Fearless. Suburban. I'm Ghost. Cause do it dinner. Night. I'm Ghost. How about this one? I think this might be too fast. Like too beaty. Oh, this is all right. Beep, beep, bye. I'm getting high. Woo! All right, you ready? Don't forget, you gotta hit the like button. Here we go. 5 memberships in 3, 2, 1. There they go. And the first gift tonight. Hey, Valeria and the Mac, how you doing? Hey, Jason Semero! I hope you're still here. Just won a membership. Mike Ozzie was gifted a membership. Drift Speed was gifted a membership. Paul Richardson was gifted a membership. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3. That's only 4. 1. Oh, and Marcel. Marcel did not turn green because he's a moderator. So he stays blue. Good for you. Thank you for playing along. I'm so excited. Let's do another 5. Shall we? That was exciting. I'm excited for everybody. All right, here, where is it? Bye. All right, here we go. Why do I hear bells? Oh, it's your memberships coming out. Here we go. I gotta wait for those to go through. I think they're done. Okay, 5 more. 5 more memberships in 3, 2, 1. Engage. The next set of 5 is... Hey, Valerian the Mac. Oh, SJ was gifted a membership. Oh, good, Susie Komu. Good for you. Oh my God, Alfie Joe Bob, you got one. You're welcome, Jason. Hey, good, Reality Check VIP was gifted. Ivan LOR was gifted. And Dry Toast. That's so awesome. Hey, they brought them all. Look, one. There's the extra one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. They did short us one again, didn't they? Jason got one. Oh, no, they didn't. Because Marcel was blue. All right. Well, thank you for playing along, my fellow peeps. I'm glad. Some of you have been, like, wanting one, never get it. So I'm glad that happened for those people. Yeah. Who the hell's Ivan? No, I'm kidding. I know who you are. Who is he? Never seen him before ever. I know Dry Toast. Where's Butter? Ah, with the buns. Thank you for playing along. Now look, those memberships are free. They do not renew. So you don't have to worry, do I have to cancel? It'll automatically cancel. Now, if you want to re-up it, then, and only then, you give us permission to charge as much as we want. $5 a month. I don't know. What is it? Did I lower it? No, it's 5, right? $4.99. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. By the way, I am creating... Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm creating a shop. What do you call it? A GUFON shop. It'll be... Now, I'm looking to bring it up. And I'm only saying this because it's 3 months away by the first day of summer. But it could be between now and then. And the same thing with Rich Saves America. I'm doing people are asking. They want the cup. They want the mug. They want the shirt. And I hope it's not too expensive. I don't want... See, this is why I don't do that. I never did it. Because someday it's going to get old and you're going to be like either, why did I waste my money? Or, oh yeah, I remember. Those were good times. And they're all good times. You remember that. All right, let's get back to work. I just feel like the best way to support the show is just being here. Even though, hold on. Getting messages. What did I do now? Should we check my blood work? See what happened? All right, here we go. AIDS? But I'm not a homosexual. Sure, you're not homosexual. What comedian? Eddie Murphy. Remember that in Delirious? It was when AIDS was new, 1981. And Delirious came out in 82. Now, this is a little bit, racy for today, so ear beware. He goes, he's talking about VD, and then he goes, I guess, VD, get a shot, your dick clear right up. But with herpes, they got this new herpes. Keep that shit forever like luggage, he says. It's funny, ha ha ha. And then he goes, now they got that new AIDS shit. Go home with that AIDS on your lips. You give a kiss somebody and you go home with that AIDS on your lips. And 5 years later, you go to the doctor and the doctor says, hey, Mr. Johnson, you have AIDS. He goes, AIDS? But I'm not homosexual. Sure, you're not homosexual. Remember that? Because everybody thought it was the gay. It was weird growing up back then. Isn't it weird? Why am I talking about this? Let's get back to work. For the third time. All right. Hey, guess what? They made it illegal to chemtrail over Florida now. Yeah. This is what they said. Florida makes history, banning weather modification on the state, passing Bill HB 477 with unanimous 17-0 vote. I'm not here to make you believe chemtrails exists, he says, but it does. They do. And they've been spraying harmful chemicals, and metals on us, our food, and our world. Hold on. I think there's more. Yep. And on our crops, and it causes major health issues. Can I say something? All right, never mind. I'll take it back. Details on the bill. Well, the bill bans the injection, release, or dispersion by any means of a chemical compound, a substance, or an apparatus into the atmosphere within the borders of this state for the express purpose of affecting the temperature, the weather, or the intensity of sunlight. This means any deliberate attempt to influence weather patterns, such as temperature changes, precipitation, or sunlight intensity, is outlawed. It ends cloud seeding. That's the next. Cloud seeding, a weather modification technique that involves dispersing substances like silver iodide into clouds to encourage rainfall or snow. It effectively prohibited under this legislation. Is effectively prohibited. The bill eliminates multiple provisions of Florida's prior weather modification laws, which previously allowed for regulated activities like cloud seeding under state-issued licenses. Yeah. Only when they allowed it. No more. Penalties now for violations. Fines up to $10,000 per offense, signaling a strong deterrent against any weather-related experimentation or intervention in the state's atmosphere. So what's next? The bill must still pass the House and Senate and then be signed by the governor to become law. If signed into law, it takes effect July 1st this year. Wow. So they lied. So it's not. They did. Why do they do that? They get me to read that, and then I find out, well, it's not in effect just yet. Let's see what they're saying.
I'm not here to make you believe chemtrails exist.
No, idiot. Chemtrails, not contrails. Is that what he said?
Which are scientifically proven they exist. Chemtrails exist.
Oh, you idiot.
To make you believe chemtrails exist, which are scientifically proven they exist. I'm not here to make.
You see how dumb? Do you see how dumb they are?
You believe that chemtrails are real.
Oh, now you said it.
I think the individual who actually owns the industry that says he cloud seeds kind of indicated that those things are real and not necessarily things that he does. And I'm not here to make you believe or make you find it truthful that cloud seeding exists, even though the guy who gets paid to do that does it. I'm here to tell you that I'm against heavy metals being sprayed over our state on every level. It doesn't matter how it's done, whether it's through aerosol spray, through organizations that are hired to do this. I think those heavy metals we know scientifically cause major health issues.
All right, we get it. We know what he's going to say. No reason to keep listening. But yeah. I show that because chemtrails are a major conversation in the ufology world. Well, they use chemtrails to hide. They use chemtrails to follow straight lines. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. You know what I mean? So the 10 states, ready? Most likely to survive an alien invasion. Now, I don't know how accurate this is going to be. Like, why? And their answers are going to determine whether I believe that these people are picking the right states or not. Strictly the United States of America. That's all this is covering, okay? It has nothing to do with anywhere else. We're very selfish, but we have a right to be. We see more UFOs, and we have the best stories of UFOs in the world. So I can't help it. No, put me somewhere else. Don't put me there. Don't put me there. No. Well, I guess that could work. All right, keep me there. Ready? The chances of encountering aliens are slim, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared. In the unlikely event of meeting an extraterrestrial being, a senior astronomer who I hate, Seth Shostak of the SETI Institute, a research organ, suggests you pack up and leave. But escaping, if it wasn't an option, could your state withstand an alien invasion? Researchers from the online calculator website, GigCalculator, determined the states most likely to survive the hypothetical event. Yeah, they considered folks like terrain, like percentage of area covered by forests and water and number of caves, population density and essential personnel, for example, active and inactive military workers, law enforcement officers, and engineers per 1,000 people. The website then calculated a score for each state based on these points and ranked them to see which U.S. state has the highest chance of enduring an alien invasion. You can view the full data set here. Oh, where? Right here? Here? Oh, here. Oh, okay. We won't do that now. Now, according to the report, many states located in the southeast and northeast seem better equipped for the disaster. The former region takes 4 out of 10 spots on the list, while the latter occupies 2. More specifically, Virginia has the highest likelihood of survival, with a score of 8.06 out of 10. The state boasts the 3rd highest percentage of military members in the country, 17 per 1,000 residents. It also has plenty, a lot of forest area, 0.63% covered, and caves, 29 of them for shelter. That is good to know. Wow, I would have never thought about this stuff. Right? Like, who would have thought? This is why everybody... What are you doing? Well, why? Oh. This is why we all need to somehow get prepared. Can I move this? I want to move that. I want to move it. I can't move it. Maybe I can't do it now. Well, I'm going to have to say then, I don't see Florida being a good place. Let's take a look. No! Put me back in. Thank you. All right. According to the report, many states located in the southeast better equipped former rejects. I already read that. All right. Can you get me back to the story so I can read it? Alabama trails behind with an alien invasion survival score of 7.91 out of 10. The state has more caves, 35, than Virginia with 29, and a decent number of engineers, 9.3 per 1,000 people, who could theoretically lend their talents to fighting ET. Massachusetts takes the third spot on the list at 7.81. The state has 10.34 scientists and 10.46 engineers per 1,000 people, trumping most other locations. Massachusetts also has 35.12 healthcare professionals per 1,000, which is the most of all states in the top 10. On the other hand, Nevada's alien survival chances aren't looking good. The state has been named the least likely to make it through, scoring just 5.27 out of 10. This might be because 75% of it is considered desert. Nevadans might be more mentally prepared for an alien encounter, however, considering they reside in the home of Area 51. These are the rest of the top 10 states that are most likely to live through an alien invasion. Virginia, Alabama, Massachusetts, New York, Minnesota, Florida, Wisconsin, North Carolina, Alaska, and Georgia. Do you agree with the lists? You want to know what I think? I think Colorado would be a place you could survive. Have you ever been to Colorado, my peeps? It is the greatest place to hide. Survive. You got the mountains, you got a lot of trees, and you got bears. You think a Rusky is going to fight you and a bear? Come on. What? Somebody said check your messages. All right, I am. I don't see anything. Oh no, I got another show to do later. How am I going to do it? Oh God. All I really know is that all I really know is. Oh, I'm losing it. All right. Those are the top 10. Now, I don't know what you agree. Let's think about it, though, for a minute. Would Alaska be a great place for you to survive? I'm going to say no because of where it's located, difficult to get in and out, help can hardly get there, too far away. Boom. Stay in the lower 48. Hawaii, although nice and sunny and pleasant, same thing as Alaska. It's too far away. All right. California's terrible. On the coast. They're going to go for the coasts. Here's a place you want to go to. Wisconsin. North Carolina. North Dakota. Michigan. I know. And Maine. Yeah. They're going to forget about Maine. Everybody goes to New York and Boston, and they turn around their attention. They go towards the center of the United States. You'll see. They're going to forget Maine because it's Maine. You know. All right. That's what I think. I don't see how Florida could be in the top 10. You would think Florida, because there's not a big mountainous range of mountains, you would think there can't be a lot of high. Oh, there is a lot of places to hide out here. And believe it or not, there's a lot of hills. There's this city called Howie in the Hills. I'm going to be going back there in 6-7 weeks. There's so many hills. It was like I was in that movie where she's dancing. Fields are alive. Sound of Music. Yeah, that's what it looked like. The video's so beautiful. I bring my drone with me because I never know when I'm going to come across something as beautiful and as picturesque. You should see these farms. Like this one farm had cows, sheep, and all sorts of animals, and not just like in an area, in rolling hills, like in a movie. Oh, I got the drone going right over the cows and then going down over some sheep, geese. A lot of geese out here. Don't know why, but there's a lot of geese. Yesterday, I went droning on the way home. I may have captured a couple of alligators. Yeah. Anyway, all right. We got a few. What do we got left here? All right. Is this new? Hold on. What? Okay, Ryan Graves. Now, I'm not sure if this is another one from Ryan Graves. Like, is he now the new guy to report to if you're a pilot? Ryan Graves recently received a report from a Boeing 737 that encountered a black triangular UFO at 15,000 feet, coming in within 500 feet of the aircraft during its climb. Did we look at this? The object was larger than the 737 and was observed by both pilot and co-pilot. I don't remember this now. I don't remember that. But here's a video. I want to pull it up. Oh, it has Leslie Kane in here and Dick Haynes. I think we did see this. Is it Dick Hines? DeKind? Is it DeKind? It's DeKind Bud. Yeah, I got DeKind Bud, man. All right, here we go. Dick Haynes. Haynes is a place where America's underwear.
This one's maybe not perfectly recently, but
Sorry.
yeah, I mean, 737 coming within 500 feet of a black triangle at about 15,000 feet as they were climbing, nose to nose, 180 degrees out. Both pilot and the co-pilot saw it. Air traffic control had nothing on their radar. Described it the same. Centralized, glowing, I believe, blue light on the apexes of the triangle, as well as one in the center that was more purple. About 200 yards per edge. I mean, bigger than the 737. 500 feet is very close. That's basically a merge, in a jet with another jet, set up a dogfight. So they were pretty shooken up by that event, as you can imagine.
Yeah, we did watch.
And this was actually the pilot that drug tested himself after the flight to kind of deal with what he was seeing. And just recently we had another report of a relatively near miss with the black triangle as well, about 800 feet somewhere else. And there's another one that just popped up.
Listen to this.
With a dish-shaped object that came within about 3,000 feet of a commercial airliner. I mean, there's so many. It's hard to even just highlight one or two that are, most influential. And it.
So what's happening? Now pilots are reporting them on the regular. All right, I like this. This is exciting. That means there's a change now with pilots. I mean, we're not talking little Cessnas and in a hobby. This is a guy flying a Boeing 737, So this isn't we're not playing games here. These are pilots, legitimate pilots. And to be flying a Boeing or any type of commercial jet like that, you got to be good. You are tested, you are put through the stress test and the rigors of flying to get that license, and you got to put in a lot of hours to get that seat. It's a lot to risk over nothing. So it must have been something. I thought we were going to see a video, within 500 feet. Are you kidding me? There's got to be a dash cam, right? Or a cock cam or a pit cam. Pit cam. That's better than cock cam. Yeah. Yeah, they should have a pit cam in there, which they probably do. Very exciting times. He has 3 reports from pilots. Just him alone. That means they're going to tell their friends, if you see anything, it's okay to go to these guys. And I didn't get fired. You're not going to get fired. The word's getting out. You see? This is so good for us. Now that's a positive I'm extremely happy to talk about. See? There are good things happening. That right there is a great example of all that we've seen in the last decade. Since 2006, let's just say it's 10 years. Pretty much. That did it. That helped pilots get the word out. And now they can, for the most part. I'm wondering when it's going to turn back on us. When are they going to stop us from talking about this? Because now you can't stop it. Pandora's box is now open to pilots in the ufology world. So what does that mean? Well, it's going to make others relax a bit. It's going to make other companies, other government officials, maybe de-stress just a little bit to see that nothing major happened. People didn't freak out. There weren't any rioting. The planes didn't crash. The pilots are flying daily. They're not insane. It worked out. Giving the people the truth worked out. That has now begun, which means there's going to be other places very soon in the government that have been restricted. They're going to start being more relaxed on this stuff. We could be in the beginning now. We could be in the beginning of a kind of disclosure. Just stories. What I'm worried, though, when that pilot who will come out, this is what they're afraid of. And he has video evidence of a spinning disc 100 feet in front of their cockpit with the pit cam and everything else running. Can't deny it. Now what? I don't think it'll ever get to that. You want to know why? I think these pilots are still going to, they're still going to be restricted on what they can tell us. I don't think they'll ever be allowed to show us that kind of evidence. But that's the next push. That's the next wave. That's what's coming. The video. There's going to be a video. Mark my words. They're testing us out right now. And we passed that test. The PSYOP is working, Lou. We can handle it. Don't worry. You ain't seeing anything we can't imagine. Actually, he's got nothing to do with anything, so I'm just saying it because it's fun to poke the bear, a literal bear. My friends, I'm going to leave you with that tonight. I think that's where we're at in ufology. We're at the push. Where push comes to shove, a video will be coming out soon. I don't know if it'll be in the congressional hearing that's next, but I think it's going to be an individual we didn't ever hear from or know about who is going to make such great claims and turn ufology on its head. It's coming. I don't know. No. I got nothing else. No magic. Nobody told me anything. This is just me feeling what I think is going to happen. Until tomorrow, we'll be back 7 or 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock probably. What's tomorrow, Wednesday? It is the 2nd. Well, I want you guys to have a happy rest of your April 1st day. And tomorrow, I will do the first alien interviews in public, recording them for GUFON. I'm excited. I know I'm going to have to whip out the old clipboard. Actually, I have a little shoulder strap briefcase type of deal, and I can just pull it open, you know. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Hey, you know what? If you, what was I going to say? If you Truthology for ufology. We do it for you. And I mean this, if you ain't looking up, you are not looking out. For ufology, I mean. Yeah, it's true. All right. Be safe. Thank you, moderators and super chatters and everybody else who supported the show with a like, share, and a sub. I mean this. Please be safe out there. Alien bless. What was I trying to do there?
There's a lunar thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies over and why did it sound one of the most treasured sites in Christianity?
There's a new evidence that's making proof we're not alone. UFO in the form of a bright light descending over the dome of the rock